A fairly crazy tale for you. This is from back in the day in Brisbane. We were pretty offensive a lot of the time back in the old days, you know. It was normal for us to shock each other and shock people, you know. It's just what tattooers did back then. There was no PC back then. PC Brigade wasn't even born back then. Now, me and a friend had been drawing up this rather offensive flash sheet, you know, the design sheets that you have on the walls, yeah. Every now and again, artists would create their own ones just for fun, and this was one of them. Now, this was a bunch of cocks. Guys drew doodles, you know, it was a common thing. I guess tattooers just don't grow up. Now, me and my friend, he was actually the apprentice at the time, had drawn up a whole bunch of dick tattoos. All different shapes, sizes, and, you know, yeah. But there was one in the center, and it was our pride and joy, and it was a big erect penis, and it was covered in piercings, you know, and it had all these like funny piercings everywhere, and had piercings at the bottom of the nuts with this 150-pound weight on it, like the old school cartoons. But it had angel wings and a halo, and you know, the white liquid hanging off the halo. There's a bit of a mental image for you. Now, at that time, we had a regular client that had been coming into the studio and been getting tattooed by all the different artists. The client just wanted to get tattooed. Now, this client was a pre-op transsexual, and she'd just gotten a payout, you know, so she was like all about just getting any tattoo, just cover me in ink. And I'm like, yeah, cool, not a problem. Now, we'd been talking about this design sheet, and the apprentice is like, I'm gonna go show, you know, the client, yeah, and I was like, don't do that, man, you know, it's a bit offensive. And I did have some sensitivities, you know, like I was like, no, we don't want to offend our clients too much, you know, especially stuff like this. I said, do not show the client these designs. Well, I'd had a couple of days off, come back in, and the first thing, yeah, the apprentice says to me, he's like, guess what, you're tattooing tomorrow. I'm like, what? That center one with the angel wings. Guess on who? I'm like, you went out and showed the design, didn't you? And he's like, yeah, she loved it. She absolutely loved it. She picked that one straight away and said, I want that one. When can you do it? I'm like, okay, cool. If she's that excited about it, not a problem, I'll do it. So the client came in, sat down, put on the stencil, fucking started tattooing. It was all going great, yeah, no problem. But I had to ask her, I said, why did you want to get this tattoo on you? I mean, it's a dick. And she turned around and said to me, so when I have the operation, when I have the snip, I can still say I've got a dick. I'm like, okay, perfect reason. You know, and the whole angel wings and halo kind of fits in with it, yeah? So finished up the tattoo, sent her on her way, and happy as. So, you know, it's an old fable in tattooing that we used to hide dicks in tattoos. Sometimes they don't need to be hidden. There's your tattoo, and there's some tales for you to take with you. Hope you enjoyed them, and hey, if you did and you want to hear more, all you can do is like, subscribe, and hit the little bell to get notified, and you'll be hearing new tales from me every week, right here on Tales from the Tattoo Crypt. Thanks a lot, legends. Peace out, and don't forget to tip your tattooist.